Hello, beautiful souls. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing really good. Today, we have a message from the Sky Council for the humans here on Gaia Mother Earth. And I am using the Cozy Witch Tarot deck and the Galactic Heritage cards and the Pleiadean Oracle. If you need to look at Galactic Heritage cards and the Pleiadean Oracle, and let's see. I've lost track where I put the other one. So anyway, the Cozy Witch. So I hope everyone's doing well. And I want to thank you to my subscribers and welcome new subscribers. I'm really glad you're here. And before I get started, I just want everyone to know, if you haven't heard before or listened to the intro, which I'm going to change up again pretty soon. I am going to begin, I've started building a Patreon channel. So, and it's going to be once a month, the second Tuesday of the month and the second Thursday of the month. And one is what I call it, open house, where we meet, chat, and I do mini readings for you. And that's going to be limited to 10, until I get up and, see how I'm doing and everything, because this is all new for me. And then the other one is going to be, what did I name it? Warrior Souls or soul, something like that. And it's on esoteric knowledge. And I've got a plan on that too. So anyway, I just want to let you know I am getting it together, and I'm thinking about launching it in September after summertime. So let me know what you think about that. So anyway, that's what's in the thoughts and the works for now, and I just wanted to let you know about that. Because of the time I do spend in preparation, I laid out the cards. I have not looked at any of them. And so anyway, we're going to begin. Now, this is the clarity spread I'm using. And the first message guidance here is biggest fear and or distraction. Where to focus instead. Past experience to let go. That's where the two oracles clarify this card. Useful past experience. What to cultivate. Next step with the two clarifying oracle cards. And then inner strength and outside help or advice. Okay, whoops. Here we go. Okay, so let's begin and see what we will receive. Okay, biggest fear and or distraction. We've got the King of Wands. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. Okay. So she's communicating in here and shining the light. If you haven't heard yet at the end of my videos, if you're new here, love yourself, love the others, and be the light. Yeah. I think that's what they're talking about. Be the light. Well, but this is talking about a distraction. Okay, so, but she's got a telephone to her ear. So, there's a fear in the communication. And also there's a distraction with it. Okay. I just heard guidance from the Octurians. And one of their messages was to, let's see, do I got that page right here? Hold on. It was to get off of electronics and develop self-consciousness. We must open our consciousness. And, oh yeah, one of the big things was they're very concerned and are warning us to keep our children away from AI, that is artificial intelligence. You see, the thing that they're communicating to us with these electronics, we're not spending, where the big electronics is built right in with our consciousness. So we're not developing it, because when you're not distracted like that, it develops, it opens up. I know before I even started first grade, I didn't go to kindergarten, but before I started first grade, I understood and knew that this planet here was not my home, my home base, that I was a visitor here, as if on a mission, There was a reason I was here, but it wasn't my home base. And see, they are evolved so much that they don't need gadgets, because they've gone within. They use their they are connected to their higher self, their telepathy, their higher knowledge, the esoteric field, the divine realm. So the fear, I think, is, letting go of our gadgets and technology. And it's a distraction. So that's where our inner light comes in. Shine it bright enough for others to follow. Okay, on to the next card. Where to focus instead? Are you serious? Got a reversal. Let's see what we got here. King of Wands. Oh no, Knight of Wands. Isn't that okay? The King of Wands was the first one, and then the Knight of Wands was second. See, in upright, it says sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little, but it was in reverse. And in this case, what they're communicating to us about shining your inner light bright enough for others to follow, that's not a rule that we want to bend. It's not going to be beneficial to us to bend that rule. This is where to focus instead. We need to focus on that inner light of ours. Yeah. Okay. Now, past experience to let go. We got the Two of Swords. So we've got an indecisive. In here it's a witch, but it's a human, an indecisive human. Two of Swords. Those are difficult choices. Don't make it difficult on yourself or those around you. What is it that you truly want? A promising future, not just for ourselves, but for the world, for all of mankind to thrive. Our children. Let's see what the clarifier says. That's what's just coming to mind. Okay. Balanced relationships, Pleiades, future. This is a clarifier on the Two of Swords. And the message on the card is wake up. What is it that you truly want? This is the past experience, let go. So it's time to start up, make the decision. What is it that you truly want? Okay, let's see what this message is. Balanced relationships, Pleiades in the future. All right. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. The challenges in human relationships happen from expectation. We expect our partners to become who we want them to be rather than allowing them to be who they are naturally. This card suggests that it is time to take an honest look at the relationships in your life and your expectation. Can you be 100% present as a friend, family member, or partner without expectation? Or if expectation is placed on you, can you ignore that pressure and be your natural self anyway? This card points to a karmic pattern ready to be released, and this future Pleiadian energy can assist you. The commentary on this card. This card is connected to an evolved time stream of the Pleiadian civilization in which interpersonal relationships are fully balanced. On Earth, humans use relationships as their classroom in which they learn their toughest of lessons. Relationships are also used as a way to balance karma. But this means that relationships on Earth often contain a lot of pain and suffering. This is mostly because humans don't feel complete. They have expectations that their spouse, family member, or friend will fulfill a need that they are not fulfilling for themselves. In the new paradigm, that type of relationship cannot sustain itself because the human is acting from a place of need or lack rather than wholeness or joy. Evaluate the relationships in your life. Are you fully balanced in joy? Or are they based on need, loneliness, low self-worth, or any other issue that needs to be addressed within yourself before you can truly have a healthy relationship? It is time for serious self-evaluation. Conversely, it is also possible that you have been doing deep inner work regarding relationships and what you need to see within yourself. And this card is acknowledging a positive shift in the relationship in your life. This card requires you to be very honest in your self-evaluation. If you see things that need to change, don't feel badly about it, but be grateful for the self-awareness that will help you make these changes. Yeah. Like I said, difficult decisions. Two of Swords. Okay. And now for the Pleiadian message, guidance. Song of your soul. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what the message is. Oh, and if you're new here also, I don't know how to edit. So you get words and all with me. So maybe one day It'll all click in, but not yet. So words and all for now. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Song of your soul. Isn't that beautiful? It really is. On the deepest levels of source creation rests a sound harmonic frequency that is found in everything. Beyond the layers of light and even sacred geometry rests the foundation of sound that birthed your universe into existence. When the subtleness of sound is uncovered on a deeper experience level, all around you is revealed to emit a sound of frequency. You too are no different, as your body is constantly emitting these vibratory signatures that connect you with all of existence. By receiving and listening to one's inner vibration, the hue gains the opportunity to consciously transformation their surroundings through the vehicle of sound to become even greater emitters of magnetic service. We, the Pleiadians, are specialized in sound harmonics, and all our training begins through the art of self-tuning. As every being has a unique vibration, if they then don't fully understand their own instrument, they may not be able to fully play to the scale of their highest expression. So this card comes as a similar reminder to dedicate time to be with the self in order to hear your unique vibration and learn the song of your soul. See, this is what we were talking about. And card 1 and 2 with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. When one hears the song of their soul, they tap into an unbreakability that propels their life to new levels of operating. But without self-knowledge, this is not fully possible. We, the Pleiadians, are requesting that you engage in a time of stillness and solitude to commune with yourself and listen. Put aside any outside distractions and return to your sacred temple in quietude. Here, when one listens to themselves and removes the influences of others, do they return to the song of their soul. This card may also indicate a time of trusting your messages and knowing that your inner feelings on a situation are accurate. So what they're telling us is tune in, listen, stillness, solitude, sound healing, harmony, trust yourself, alone, spend alone time. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, moving on here. We are useful past experience. Let's see what we got. Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. Queen of Pentacles. And you can have it all. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is about values. It's also about money, earthly things. So we've got all that down. What to cultivate is the next card. The Magician is here. The Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. It's absolutely right. We just need to listen. We need to cultivate our inner being. We need to sit with our soul and listen to its song. Okay, the next step. We'll have the clarifiers. And this is for the next step. We have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. This has a theme here. Okay, let's see what the Galactic Heritage cards is going to clarify this. Spiritual commitment. Vega future. You see that? Spiritual commitment. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. I know I'm trying to do that here in my later years. Don't wait as long as I did, though. Okay, here we go. In modern times, very often we only make a spiritual commitment when we are in pain. When the pain goes away, we become busy with the distractions of life and no longer remember our commitment. The Vegans never lost their spiritual commitments and wove them into their everyday lives in so many enriching ways. This card asks you to look honestly at your spiritual commitments. How can you strengthen them no matter whether you are feeling pain or joy? Go deep within and find the longing to be one with the universe. Remember that longing and your commitment can begin there. The commentary for this card. The text for this card acknowledges the immense self-discipline of the Vegan mystics of ancient times. Through their dedication and spiritual practices, they gave many gifts to their descendants, including the mystical schools of Earth. This card points to the truth that spiritual evolution cannot take place without a commitment. This may be a commitment to a specific practice, such as yoga or meditation, or it may mean a commitment to becoming the clearest and most balanced human being you can become and taking the actions needed to do so. If this card came up in your reading, take a look at the surrounding cards and your life circumstances for more clues. Most likely, this card is reminding you to stay focused and committed on your spiritual path, even when it is not convenient or enjoyable to do so. Those are the times when growth is the most pronounced. Sometimes people don't know what kind of practice to commit to. Know that the type of practice is less important than simply making the commitment, as long as the practice isn't a comfortable distraction instead of an authentic path that helps you see yourself clearly. Taking this time to connect to your inner self through whatever practice suits you is one of the most important gifts you can give to yourself and your planet. Wow. Yep. So true. You know, when I was reading that, I was reminded by Spirit that I have committed myself to grounding myself every day. You know, I like to start my day out that way. But sometimes I don't get grounded, early enough. And like today, I actually went out and went to the little store before I grounded myself, although I did ask for protection, and a beneficial day to my outcome today. But that's like for on the go for me. I ask for a beneficial outcome to my day to day when I know I haven't grounded myself. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. That's what I thought. Okay, now the clarifier for the Oracle from the Pleiadean Oracle. Creativity. Isn't that a beautiful card? Look at that. 2 hummingbirds, this big old tree. Oh, the colors of the sky up there. Green, yellow, purple, and pinks and blues. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, let me see what we've got here. Number 6. Here we go. Back in our home constellation of the Pleiades, we use the building blocks of creativity for all that we do in our communities, from housing to technology, to how we engage socially amongst each other. It is creativity that keeps us spontaneous, allowing for our moment to be fresh, joyful, and alive in the infinite field of potent possibilities that is the now. The freshness of creativity allows for one to stay youthful, remember their innocence, and stay centered in their radiant heart, which keeps them open to all fields of multidimensionality. It is then our sincere request that when this card arrives, it is serving as notice for you to infuse more creativity and freshness into your life. Have you been falling into patterns of stagnation, repetition, and predictability? Perhaps the situation is playing out, which has a predictable reaction by yourself in thoughts and emotions. Whatever it is, we, the Pleiadean guides, are inviting you to be open into the field of creativity, to shake up your life. It is time to break free from the schedules of the mundane and do something quite off the rails today. This shifting of the norm breaks down dormant patterns in the human psyche and opens your brain cells to new levels of operating. Dedicate precious time today to creativity, and you will find the timelines and possibilities never before conceived will open in your reality. You are the doorway, and creativity is the key. Wow. That's pretty cool. And right on. Yeah, break routine. Look for your heart wisdom. Play. Find your inner child. Create some art or work with art. Bring your creativity out. Try something new. Find something new to laugh about and get silly. It's all going to raise your vibration and your frequency. Oh, that would feel good. I like that. So, you have everything you need to do anything you want. Remember that. Useful past experience. What do we got here? Oh, Four of Swords. Resting. That's the card of rest. Oh, we've done that. Now it's time to get creative. Four of Swords in here says, why are you resting? Questioning. Why are you sitting on your laurels? When you could be doing something creative. Okay. And then we've got the neck. Wait a minute. This was inner strength. I'm sorry. I even moved my cup of coffee in. Inner strength. That's what this was about. The Four of Swords. Why are you resting? Glitched out there for a second. Sorry about that. Now we've got outside help or advice. Okay, we got the Three of Swords. It's okay to cry. She's coming down and exiting a library. Okay. There's no more knowledge to be had. And it's okay to cry. At the bottom of this deck sits the Tower. This is the unseen energy. Get ready. Things are about to get shaken up. So I think all of this This entire message here very well could be about that. We're being called to go within, to connect with our souls and our higher self, our higher consciousness. Okay. So I'm going to pull clarifiers. I haven't pulled clarifier on this before, but I think I ought to. Okay, I'm reaching for the Galactic Heritage cards. There's 108 cards in this deck, so the possibilities are much greater. Let's see what else we got. The unseen, there is the Tower moment. There's 3 cards. That's too many. Okay, come on. Clarification, please. And there's 3 of Swords. And that tower, that unseen tower. What's going on there? Okay. Okay, this one, flipping this one out at me. Seeing the one, Earth, future. Okay, let's see what we got here. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump the microphone. I know it's sensitive. Okay, 78. Let's see what they're going to clarify for us. After a long struggle, humanity achieves enlightenment. What does this mean? Humans no longer feel the need for conflict, and they put down their literal and metaphorical weapons. Through seeing clearly without judgment, we learn to perceive through the eyes of others and eventually realize that there is only one consciousness that sees through all eyes. Begin practicing this now. In meditation, ask yourself, who is the one seeing the one seated in meditation? Listen to that again. In meditation, ask yourself, who is the one seeing the one seated in meditation? As you connect with this seer, know it is only one being who is seeing, and this being spans the entire universe. The commentary here. The biggest challenge for the awakening of any planetary species is its ability to transcend polarity. As long as we continue to see reality in black and white terms, we continue to keep ourselves separate from the true consciousness that we are. The one all-abiding being in creation who sees through a myriad of eyes. The famous Bible quote from Matthew 6, chapter 6, verse 22, says it best. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. That's the King James Version. It refers to the essential ability to see with one eye, or to see from a unified perspective. This is the key to the awakening of Earth, as well as to personal ascension or transcendence. If you pulled this card, you are being asked to sincerely begin the process of seeing with a single eye, to begin feeling the unity of creation in all things, even those who have previously labeled negative or those that are too frightening or painful to acknowledge. This is essential for your own personal transformation. It may seem like a daunting task, so let your higher self and the wisdom of the universe guide you. This future has already been assured for Earth, but we have to take the steps to make it so. For this card, look at the other cards in the spread. If there are many future time stream cards with awakening themes, it is most likely that you are already well on the path of making this change, and this card is a celebration. If there are many cards with themes about polarity, often the past time stream, then it is a clear message regarding the next step of your spiritual work. Perception. That has come up quite a bit lately. The seeing the one. Everybody, unity, one eye. We're part of a consciousness. Let's see what the I'll pull. Oh, I'm sorry. I bumped it. I'm sorry. The Pleiadean oracle. Get another clarifier there. Now this is a little heavy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Sky Counsel. Asking for a clarifier again on the Three of Swords. When it's okay to cry, huh? Some kind of heartbreak. This one? I've never seen this one before. MAIA. Let's see what this has to say. That's number 8. Okay. Oh, no, that's not the right book. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, right here. MAIA. Oh, it says the star known as MAIA in our Pleiades constellation is one of our most ancient establishments where the foundation of our Pleiadian culture began, specifically in a world we refer to as Mysos 7. Oh, this is where their world began. Okay. Mysos 7 is a planet that is predominantly water, such as your Earth, but also holds islands where many of the original Pleiadian founders began their upbringing. Similar to you, Earthlings, we were placed on this planet to find our way amongst the natural backdrop. Our originals were fortunate enough to begin to hear the stories that were broadcasted through the observation of the stars and were guided to receive their inner blueprint, which allowed for them to receive the higher intelligence that soon shaped our civilization foundation. The beings on this planet are beautiful in features with aqua blue, turquoise eyes, and a radiant, youthful bronze skin. They have blondish hair with red, blue streaks and are of very pure nature. This pureness is their souls led to all their advancement. This pureness in their souls led to all their advancements and growth. And this card comes as a reminder to enter into a field of purification like our originals. Before we dive into methods, one may ask, what is purification and how do you define that on the Pleiadians? From our perspective, purification is to align with your innocent nature that you possessed when you first entered your plane. Born with an open heart, curiosity, and vast mind that was open to learn, experience, and feel this divine innocence carried you into deeper states of learning and shaped the foundation for who you are today. In the same perspective, we experience purification as a result. We experience purification as a return to one's innocence and divine nature, with us gently reminding that a return to innocence facilitates for this deeper richness to enter into your life. When one is pure, they tap naturally into their divine celestial codes that have been embedded in you since you were born. Of course, these are never lost, but soon get buried in amnesia from the day-to-day experience of your plane. We, the Pleiadians, pose this question for you to ponder in this moment. Have you lost this innocence somewhere along the way? Has human life hardened you to make you abandon this purity? Whatever the case, now is a good time to reclaim this true essence by connecting with activities and mindsets that you once engaged with as a child. Maybe you need to walk barefoot on earth. Maybe you need to play in the dirt. Maybe you need to review your childhood in greater depth. Whatever it may be, know that purification leads to a place of rapid receptivity, which facilitates for the star codes to be downloaded. Stay in your divine, innocent nature. See life as anew, and all will unfold with grace. So it's talking about detoxing our oneself, finding our inner child, reclaiming sovereignty, and seeing blessed opportunity. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we I hope you got something beneficial out of that. That was telling us to tune into ourselves. Balanced relationships, spiritual commitment, seeing the one. We got Pleiadian's future, Vega future, and the Earth future here on the board. Song of your soul, creativity, and Maya, M-A-I-A. We've got all the tools. We've got everything we need within us. Everything we need within us. The only way to return to this library that we need. I went to the library recently. They were having a book sale. They don't have any esoteric knowledge in the library. They got historical knowledge, but no esoteric knowledge. I felt like tears that day myself. You know, it's okay to cry. So we need to go within, tune into our soul. Maybe take your kids along, your friend along, or a niece or a nephew, a brother or a sister, a spouse, lover or friend, whatever, and return to the innocence of joy. Yeah, that's the message here. Be still with yourself. Just find some stillness for yourself where you can enjoy yourself. Do the quiet time. Do well, I like to say, dance, whatever music, you know, makes your body vibrate and move. Do that, you know, and it'll really help. And if you are under the illusion that so many are, that with death is of our uh, biological vessels that we're in, our body, you would be wrong. This is just a stop for us. We are eternal souls. We are eternal beings. We don't lose anyone along the way. Not anyone. This is just a chapter on our journey. That's all. So do not live in fear because of what you hear in whatever technology you're handling or the chatter on the street. Do not live in that fear. When you do, it attracts, it just attracts more icky stuff, and unfortunately fear sells. So even on the best of the news broadcasts, they're still pushing fear. Turn it off. Just turn it off. If you need to hear something about news, go to Bo of the Fifth Column. He's real good. And he breaks things down and he don't get excited about much and nothing, And Bo's really good. And be picky about the Midas Touch, but they've got some good stuff over there too. Don't be listening to anyone that is pushing fear out on you or anybody else. And don't let your kids or anyone you love, if you can, if you can't, just maybe gentle guidance and maybe they'll change course and help themselves. But anyway, I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you very much for coming and listening to the message from the Sky Council. We are changing the Earth's frequency. We are evolving. This is our mission here on Earth. This is our mission. We are souls, first and foremost, with consciousness. Our family, we've got a multitude of family outside of this Earth, in those other planets and universes and galaxies. We're all one. We're all one, And yeah, they got some boneheads out there too, but they're not, they are just a small group, It's like the brat, screaming and crying and carrying on the loudest, somebody shoving something at it, it just quiet it down, that kind of thing. That's not what it's all about. It is all about love. It is all about sharing and caring and being kind, Make somebody smile today. At least try. And all you got to do is throw a smile at some stranger. A lot of times it works. Just do something for yourself to lift your vibration. Go for a walk. Listen to some music. Whatever it is that feels good to you. Do it for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to quit yammering on. Oh my goodness. It's been a while. Okay. All right. Well, Remember to love yourself, love the others, and be the light. And thank you for being here with me. Thank you so very much. Love y'all. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.